So today is day 7 of my shot, so it was time for an update. But first, let me introduce myself. I'm Tara. On TikTok and Instagram, I'm Call Me Tara J, and I'm documenting my journey to be fit by 50. I'm 13 months away from my 50th birthday, and in my adult life, I've never been under 200 pounds, and my goal is to do that by the time I turn 50. I live in New York. I have 3 children, a husband, 2 dogs, and a cat. And I am using a weight loss tool called Saxenda. That's what it looks like. It's a pen needle. I take it every day at around between 12 and 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And it curbs cravings, carbohydrates, and sugar mostly. And it also works with your brain chemistry so you feel fuller faster and stay fuller longer. So it's not a magic pill. It doesn't make you lose weight, but it controls those things to help you make the lifestyle changes that you need to make and make those lifestyle changes easier to stick to. Lately, I've been getting a lot of response on my TikToks and my Instagram and Facebook, people asking me all sorts of questions, and I want to address those questions. So that's the purpose of my update today. Not to update my weight or measurements. I will do that in a couple of days. I weigh and measure tomorrow. But I want to update you on how this medication works. I don't have the science behind it. I know it has to do with hormones in the brain, and people who don't produce the right hormones, they tend to get heavy. It could be people PCOS, insulin resistant. It affects the leptin in your brain. It produces too much, and then it blocks the insulin, so you produce too much insulin or too little insulin. I'm not the science person. Basically, this medication, I do not feel very hungry. And when I get hungry, I don't feel cravings for certain foods. I eat what I'm supposed to eat. And that makes making those changes easier. And the goal is to make those changes happen and so much a part of my life that eventually I don't need the medication. However, you can stay on it. So people ask me, what am I eating? Well, I'm using a bariatric practice. First, let me start there. So these people specialize in weight loss. I'm dealing with their psychologists, their nutritionists, and their medical professionals. They had suggested a reset program, which is basically 3 protein shakes and 2 snacks a day. Approved snacks like cottage cheese, low-fat cottage cheese, low-fat ricotta cheese. I can't remember, hummus. There's a few things on the list. Or they suggested that you at least replace 1 meal with a protein shake just to get your body used to it. And they don't want you having more than 75 grams of protein a day. And no meal should be more than 5% carbohydrate and 5% fat. Do I find I always stick to that? No, but I come pretty darn close. Maybe sometimes something I eat has carb of 6% or fat of 6%. It's not perfect. My protein, I think I've been high on the protein, but I'm watching my calories, and my calories are always under 1,100. And based on my activity level right now, that's a great deficit for me. I don't feel hungry anyway. I did eat a snack yesterday. It's the first time I've eaten a snack, and I did it on purpose because I thought maybe I should eat a little more because I wasn't even hitting 1,000 calories. I have to drink a lot of water. 8 cups a day, at least. And that's how I'm doing. So I have replaced 2 of my meals with protein shakes. That was the choice I made. I probably could have gone to 3 because I'm really enjoying it. It takes the guesswork out of what to have, because when you're dieting and watching what you eat, it can be such a struggle sometimes. I think that's the biggest hurdle. So I opted to do 2 shakes a meal. And then if I need the snack, I have the snack. I also have coffee, which to me, I don't give up my coffee, so that kind of counts as one of my snacks anyway. But I do count the calories. I looked it up and I got the calories, and I'm eating the right amount. I usually start my food intake at noon and end at 9 p.m. I know 8 hours would be better for intermittent fasting, but this just works better for me. And sometimes I have the shake at my evening shake at 8:30. So I have a shake at around 12:31, in between 12 and 1. I have lunch. It's dinner for my family, but it's my lunch at about 5, 6 o'clock. And then at 8:30, 9 o'clock, I have a shake. And I'm done for the day. And it's great. It's working well. I'm getting through the night. I found today, I think this is medication related. I found today I woke up feeling a little hungrier than I've been. And I said to myself, you know what, though, I'm just going to wait because it's not 12 o'clock yet. That's not something I would have felt capable of doing without this medicine. I'm being honest. So I did want to give you all that information. I did want to tell you what Saxenda is. It is a medication that was originally just created for sugar management for diabetics. I'm not diabetic, and I want to put that out there. But I guess in the trial and error, they found that it really does help with weight loss. I'm on the lowest dose right now. I have to go up to the next dose, but it can cause a lot of unpleasant side effects. So I'm going up to the next dose. I started going up yesterday because I want to do it slowly. Each dose level is 10 clicks on the medication pen. So I went up 2 clicks yesterday, and today I'll go up a third. So it'll be 3 clicks, and that's how I'm going to do it until I get to that next level. And then I'm going to stay at that level for a week. I just don't want to feel sick. I felt a little nauseous last night, ever so slightly. And I find when I do get side effects, they come about 8 hours after I take the shot. But it wasn't bad. My biggest side effect has been very drowsy, but not all day. I changed the time I was taking the shot so that I motioned like a clock, so that I would get the drowsy effect closer to when I was going to bed. And that really made an improvement. So instead of taking the shot at 10 a.m., I'm taking the shot at 1 p.m. It made a huge difference. Instead of getting drowsy at 6, I'm getting drowsy at 9 or 10 or whatever it is. Yeah. I really just wanted to address all these questions. I am using a bariatric physician that's basically weight loss doctor. I don't know if a lot of GPs are familiar with it or know how to dose it. And an endocrinologist would also work. But definitely a bariatric medical practice is what I would recommend because, one, they're going to know how to work with your insurance because this is what they do to try and get it covered. Because not all insurances will cover it. And if it doesn't cover it, it's very expensive. So it's cost prohibitive. Although I am told there's a pharmacy over in the UK called Burwash Pharmacy. And apparently you can get it there for like $400 even with shipping, which is a huge difference from what it would cost without insurance here in America. I am not sponsored by them, though. This is just stuff I've heard on Facebook. I'm in a support group for it. Anyway, I welcome you to please, first of all, hit the like button, the subscribe button, because I want you to subscribe and follow me. And I encourage you to ask any questions. Follow me on my Instagram or my TikTok, which is Call Me Tara J. J spelt Jay. I want to answer your questions. I want to be there for you. I've had such good feedback. It's been so wonderful. And again, that was the whole purpose of this, was if I can reach somebody or somebody can reach me and we can help each other, that's fantastic. So this is where we are. As for my weight, I know it's just about a week now. I can tell you that I'm either down 1 pound or 4 pounds because I had a scale mishap. So I'm not sure. If I go by my doctor's scale, I would be down 4 pounds. However, if I weigh myself now on my doctor's scale, I might be up because my scale might be different. So starting this week will be more accurate because I'm going to use my own scale. I'm going to go by my own scale. I guessed at what my own scale. So I didn't guess at it, but what happened was I had weighed myself that morning and then I couldn't remember and I thought I was one weight. And then I was like, I think I was actually something else. So I think I've lost 2 pounds, which is fine. 2 pounds is a healthy weight loss. I definitely already feel like I've lost inches. I feel like there's belly fat that's just like dissipated, which is nice. And that's what happens when you're not creating more belly fat by eating carbs. You start burning belly fat, which is nice. I also am starting to exercise, but very light exercise, barely anything, because I'm still recovering from COVID. I have asthma, so I'm having a little bit of a hard time getting back to my normal. Anyway, for those of you who have watched this far, I thank you so much. Again, just keep coming back and watching my updates. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me either here on Instagram, Call Me Tara J, or TikTok, Call Me Tara J. I'm here for it. Have a great day.